grace today. Oh, God sent foundation, give day today. Yeah. Who get good at now in they give away. Oh, yeah. Come around with what you have to say. Yeah. I'ma give them the wow wow wow. God sent is coming to na na na. Changing the world is a more. The future is better for all of us. Putting smiles at the same time dancing. Showing love is an act of kindness. Drawing closer comes from giving. Touching lives with a long time giving. And I know someone where they do. And be that.
Hello, young lady. How are you?
I'm fine, sir.
All right. First of all, I'd like to say very, very sorry about what you are going through. I read your post yesterday on social media, and tears run down my eyes to see what you have been going through in those states. And I can I can assure you that from this moment on, there's going to be changes, and we are going to do everything possible to assist you. Okay. So before we continue, please go ahead and narrate the story of your brother the way you posted it on social media. We are listening.
Okay, sir. Gideon is my late brother. I'm immediate to Gideon. For more than 6 years, Gideon has been attending the Better Fire Grant Ministry along Upper Mission Extension, Benima District. So whenever he goes for rehearsals on Saturdays, he normally pass the night in church and come back on Sunday evening. So as usual, I left the house that Saturday. We're okay, we're going to see him on Sunday. On Sunday afternoon, I left the house with my mom to attend an occasion. When I got a phone call that she rushed back home, that my younger brother is dead. On getting home, I couldn't find my dad. So I was like, where is my dad? They said he rushed out to the church to check if actually it is Gideon or it is not Gideon. As I was preparing to go and meet them, I got a phone call for the third time that I should rush down to a better hospital along Upper Mission Extension Road. That if I want my dad to survive, I should come and take him from here to UBTH. I was surprised because I haven't gotten over the shock of Gideon. I'm getting another call for my dad's condition. So I rushed down to better hospital. On getting there, I met my dad in a very critical condition. I don't know what happened to him at that moment because I was trying to save his own life. On getting to UBTH, they said they will need to go for CT scan before they will know what to do. I said, okay. While preparing for my dad's treatment, I got a call from Adua police station. They said my dad has a case to answer at Adua police station, that my dad is threatening to burn Pastor Blessed's church, because Pastor Blessed is the senior pastor of Better Fire Grant Ministry. So I said, okay, I'm coming. On getting to the station, I met the pastor and 3 elders in the copper. They were pumping when I walked in. So I just ignored them and I went straight to the DPO. So the DPO was quarreling that, where's my dad? My dad has case to answer. Well, my dad threatened to burn the pastor church. So I angrily told him, sir, the first question you should ask is, what happened to my dad in Pastor Blessed church? Pastor Blessed should tell me, because I'm talking to you, my dad is fighting for his life. So people should help me to ask Pastor Blessed, what happened to my dad in his church? So when he heard that I was talking like that, that's okay, I should calm down. I should go back to UBTH. Then tomorrow, I should come back to his office. I said, okay, no problem. I left them there at the station and I went back to UBTH. The following day, we went to Benin Medical Center at Desuwa for the CT scan, which I have the results here with me. One went for the CT scan. It was now revealed that there's a blood clotting on my father's chest wall that is making his breathing very hard and stressful, and his spinal cord has been
hold on. Before you continue, sorry to cut you off. Before you continue, are you telling us that, let me just get a summary of what you have said so far, then we'll continue. So basically, yes, your own brother, is he your younger brother or your little brother?
My younger brother, my immediate younger
brother, who is a dedicated member of this church.
Yes,
always
sir.
Go to church in his normal routine.
Yes, sir.
On this very fateful day, you guys were expecting him to come back home, and he never did.
At all.
On getting to know that your father went to church to see what has happened to your brother, and when he gets to the church, the next news you started hearing is that they should come or you have to rush your dad to the hospital. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So basically, when your dad got to the church, maybe he asked question, they say your son is dead, and he started like every other father would do. He
Yes,
started
sir.
maybe raising voice, oh my pikino, hey, if I don't see my pikino, see what will happen. Now,
Yes, sir.
from my thinking, maybe the church member now descended on your father and started beating him up.
Yes, sir. The youth of the church.
The youth of the church started beating your father up,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
okay, and that is exactly what happened. Because
Yes, sir.
if my son goes to church, a particular church every Sunday, to preach or to serve God, and one very good day he did not return, I am going to go to the church to question the pastors, to question the member, and even be angry. I am allowed to say whatever I want to say because I'm angry. So while your father was angry, whatever the case may be, the youth of the church, the pastor of the church gave an order for them to molest your father that
Yes,
he
sir.
ended up in the hospital.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Now continue from there. You don't need to
After
cry. We are going to say this
after
for you. Don't worry.
after the scan at the Benin Medical, we now discovered that his spinal cord has been broken. So a good Samaritan helped me to call Commissioner of Police at first that there's a case before him that I should look into it. He said he's not around, that I should go and see the CID. I said, okay. I went to state. Or get it there, he asked me what happened. I told him everything has happened. He now called the DP of Adoa to present himself at his office the following day with the pastor. We all went there the following day. So the DP asked me to repeat what I said the previous, and I told him exactly what happened. So the pastor was just shouting, was ranting that even if they even detain him, that within 24 hours they are going to pay him. That he has all the connections in the world. He started talking, started boasting. So at first, when they observed where he was boasting, they now detained him that he should be in detention for 3 days so that his head can come down. So he was in detention for 3 days. After the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, on Monday, they now called me that I should come, that he said he's ready for settlement. I said okay, and I went back to stay. But getting there, they asked me how much I spent so far. I told them I've spent a lot. I don't even know the estimation. But he should just support with what he has first. He should bring what he has first. Then as time goes on, he can be bringing whatever he has. They said, okay, like how much do I want it to bring for a start? I said, if it's 500,000, I should bring. They said, okay. I met some other men of God there who claimed that they are spiritual sons to the godfather of this pastor. The godfather is Pastor Sarah Motayo, according to them. They said they are here on behalf of Pastor Sarah, that they promised that Pastor Blessed is going to take off my dad. I said, okay, no problem. That was how we left. Pastor Blessed only brought 200,000 for my dad's upkeep. He only visited my dad once. My dad spent almost a year in UBT. She only visited my dad once. I tried calling him several
You
times.
mean
He
your
said
dad
he
has
cannot
been
stay
in
in
the hospital
church.
for 1 year? Hold on, let me get that. You say your dad has been where?
He was in UBT for almost a year.
Are you serious?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Continue.
Pastor Blessed only visited my dad once. And it was only 200,000 that he brought as a support. When somebody called him to inquire that if that is what he can offer, or he just brought them up for a start, he started insulting the lady. That is only just helping my family. It is as of free will that is doing it. He refused picking my call, started dribbling me here and then. The people that came on his behalf to the station that day, I called them, which I have some of their conversations in my phone. They started dribbling me. That was how the case just died. And now my dad is at home, paralyzed, cannot move his hand, cannot move his legs. He's just there. Even Gideon that then, I don't know what happened to Gideon. I don't know who killed Gideon. My dad is one side, that was just paralyzed. Even feeding became a problem to it. Then my dad is not like a living corpse.
All right. So right now, you guys did not even have any evidence of what killed Gideon to date.
At all.
Was Gideon body discovered? Where was it discovered?
They told me the woman collect his cups at our clinic mortuary at Jamila at Ramat.
So nobody knew what happened to him.
I don't know.
Well, you need to stop crying. How many are you in the family?
We were 5 children. Gideon is late now, so we are now 4.
What about your mom?
My mom is at home with my dad.
Okay, no problem. So what would you like? What changes would you like to see in this case? What changes would you like?
Sir, first of all, my dad. I can't lose my dad. I've already lost Gideon. I can't lose my dad.
Okay.
I can't lose my dad at all.
So what do you want us to do with your dad?
Please, you should help him. As at the time he left UBTH, Professor Dr. Udo said that it's not what UBTH can handle, that they should fly him out of the country. That is the only way. He should go for surgery. Me, I don't have money to fly my dad out of the country for any surgery. I don't have.
Okay. Okay, so what is the doctor saying is wrong with you? Is paralyzed, totally paralyzed, or what?
Yes, sir.
That's a severe case. Okay. Do you have the pastor's number?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sharon.
Sir.
Place a call to the pastor. Tell him I want to have a meeting with him. Then hold on. Let me talk to Jerry Brown first before you call the pastor. Jerry, what do you think we should do now?
Pastor, I'm wet. I'm dumbfounded.
The oppression is too much in the state now. The oppression is too much.
This is purely oppression. One,
obviously.
Ross, you know, people are saying Jerry Brown is this, Jerry Brown is that. Jerry Brown, my body too hot. Ross, with this kind of condition, everybody need to hot. Everybody need. Sorry to say, this is a social media page. I'm saying this to the whole world. Okay, let me reserve that side. See, the issue is this. First and foremost, our police recovered the corpse. They took it to mortuary. They called them to go and pick the boy from the mortuary. The same at our police station. The DPO called the father of this late boy that, Mr. Okolia, you have a case to answer. You want to burn a church down. The same church, now this boy go on Saturday, where they discover a corpse on Sunday for mortuary. So something is fetish.
Yeah, we are living in an era whereby pastors are now using members for rituals. So it's not a old news. If the pastor, a person who have worked with the church or have been attending the church for 6 years, and the man of God, so-called man of God, is not able to bring evidence or to even support the family or to be there for the family, to even beat the father of the boy in church because he came to question the church.
See, Ambassador, the most painful thing here is this. The pastor is not even talking about the boy's death. If you watch, they are not even discussing about, the pastor is talking about the man's head that he will support the 200,000. The man, when they beat for a church, it's painful. Okay, they called the man. People come, according to the daughter. Members of the church came. They said, where Gideon? He said, go church. They come out. They go to another person for those, that man's son don't die. The man went to the church. What happened to my son? Then, after a few minutes, he left the church with a broken spinal cord. He was rushed to UBTH. No, this is purely operation. Ambassador, let this great foundation do something for them on our own, in conjunction with Okolia and those state human rights and civil society groups. With the small government power.
You know the way we do our work, we are always very fair in judgments. You know what she said. Yes. It touched all our hearts, and definitely you were the one that reached out to me yesterday. You sent me the video,
yes,
and I
very late in the night.
Yeah, and I told you that we are going to do our best to assist the family, but at the same time, we can't just conclude without hearing from the pastors, right?
Definitely.
You know, a story cannot be judged by one side, right?
Yes.
So we have to definitely hear from the pastor. So Sharon, go ahead and make a call to the pastor that I want to have a meeting with him. If he doesn't turn up, then we can close down the church with immediate effect.
Okay, let me check the number from now.
Tell
Okay,
the pastor that Ambassador Dion Osage want to have a meeting with him on Friday about the case of Mr. Okolia. If he says he has people in so and so place, I will tell him that I am an American detective. I will tell him that I have forces.
so it's just too painful. It's painful, you know. Not before this Benin, this kind of thing will happen again, my brother. We not agree.
We have paid our dues, man. We will not let such oppression happen anymore in the States. You know, this has been happening. People who are not privileged get turned down for so many cases. You know, it's not nice. Because you know the commissioner of police, because you know the DSS superior, you will be using that influence to oppress people. Thank God for life. We are past that stage already. Nobody can intimidate anybody that we know. You know.
Not at all. Not at all. So I'll put the case before the
AI. Did they do an autopsy? Was there an autopsy done?
No,
for the
Ambassador, I was even quarreling with the lady, the girl just now. The truth is this. Fine. You know, sometimes when you are depressed financially, you can take some stupid decision. But I assure you, let's hear from the pastor. Once this pastor come, we hear from the pastor. When we reawake this issue, we will assume that body. We will assume that body. The government will assume that body. If the pastor make it get eyewitness for the full Benin, not before people like us again for this town, it's not possible. Because yesterday night, when I was chatting with this lady, when I saw it, before I called you, I go to Okola's page. I saw the name of this lady. I went to her Facebook page. I saw what she wrote about the boy, then which is the brother. I started writing with her. She replied me, "Who are you, sir?" That the pastor have set a lot of agents monitoring her. But that doesn't make well. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. So we'll do our best.
You know this pastor thing, they are. Let me quickly play the video by caller. You know, this pastor, they think that they are untouchable, but you know, that is what we have been fighting about. You know, we are fighting those pastors who are using the name of God in vain. I am a licensed pastor in the US. I know the way of God. Just a minute, let's play this video by caller. Let's see what's going on.
The resident of Mr. John Okolia, the man that was allegedly brutalized on the order of the pastor in Benin. Madam, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Can you tell us what happened? Your name first.
I am Mrs. John Okolia, the mother of the boy that was killed, and a wife to the man that was being beaten up by members of Blessed of their God's Church here in Benin City. On that fateful day, 29th, as usual, to Riaza, he did not return. He called his number, it was not going. Like other times when they have program, he sleeps in the church against the service of a Sunday before coming home. So we thought it was like that day. We waited, he did not come. On Sunday of it, we went to the church as usual. And after that, we went to a member's house that was opening the house. But when I was there, my body, I was feeling somehow. I told them I'm going home. Getting home, my little daughter just called me, "Mommy." They said, "Brother is dead." I said, "Which brother?" He said, "My first son." "What happened?" She said she doesn't know. "Where is your father?" He said he has gone with the junior brother to the one that died to go and ask in the church what happened. Right there where I was sitting and crying, I received a call that I should run down to better hospital. That my husband cannot get up. That he is down. Come and rush him to do BTH. That was how I stood up. I entered the vehicle, getting there. They've taken him to UBTH out to board another motor. Getting there, he was crying. I did not do anything. That was all he could say. He was crying. That was how he was admitted. We spent 9 months at UBTH. And the pastor in question, which I want the whole Nigeria. I want the commission, I want the governor asking. My son went to his church, he did not return. He couldn't call my daughter because he has her number to tell her, but only to go to the police station and reported that my husband came to his church, he threatened to burn his church. And he gave my daughter number to the policeman who called my daughter. That his father should come to the station for question. This is a man that was fighting for his life. Also was asked to be arrested by Blessed Obiago.
Mama, what's the name of
the policeman said, where is the father? My daughter said, my father is in the station. And now Blessed Obiago. At the same time, we've not sent anybody to our house to tell us what happened. Up to now, Nigerians, I don't know what happened to my son. Not after some months.
After 1 year.
My daughter to
after 1 year.
In the mortuary.
Can you only imagine what kind of pain this woman is going through after 1 year? Okay, so put a call to the pastor. Let's see what's going on.
Sir, the number is not connecting.
Is the number on WhatsApp?
I've not saved it to check. Let me save it.
Send me the number on my WhatsApp. Send it to me on my WhatsApp.
Okay, sir.
So, Ambassador.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's hear. Fine, this is a very nice idea. Let's hear from the pastor. If we don't feel reach him through a number between now and that Friday, Saturday, we'll find way how will they reach out peacefully. Then let's hear from him. If he not respond well, then we are hearing the same story. Then we take a very good action. Very good action.
No, it's the best way now. We can't just, the case has been ongoing for 1 year now. We can't just make a conclusion without hearing both sides of the story. That's what makes us men. We have to know what happened, and let's see if the pastor will cooperate. Then if he doesn't cooperate, then we'll know what to do, right? So you are on ground. We have the phone number, but I want to try to see if the guys on WhatsApp. Send me the number on WhatsApp.
We'll do that. And the dad, when I saw the caller's video yesterday, that man is helpless.
No, I saw the video now.
Okay, yeah, I forwarded that video to you, sir. Yeah, so if God Sent Foundation, I don't know her. Even when I was chatting with her yesterday, she was thinking I'm one of the agents of the pastor. That's what you said now. That was the reason you were not talking to me freely. Before I said, caller, we call you. Okay. I'm calling
the man, the pastor, or whatever he calls himself.
Okay, he's ringing.
It's not connecting anywhere.
Okay. So we'll make a way to reach him. That's not an issue. Then to support them, but I will ask if they have gone to, madam, have you gone to this Indian hospital, the Indian man that specializes in bone? Okay, because I know if there are some severe cases in UBTH.
But after 1 year, that's a long time, bro. After 1 year, that's a long time, man. Many of the organs must have been dead by now. Okay, the number is here. The number is not connecting, and I think that Jerry, I think you will be in best position. Before we go to the AIG, I think that it is fair we hear from the man first.
We hear from the man. Okay.
So this is
Fair.
the pastor. For those of you who know him, the pastor, I'll put his number, I'll post him on my social media earlier, so that you know that he has a case to answer with Detective Cardo. Then I think that's the best thing we need to do, bro. So we shouldn't just jump to conclusion, and let the girl know that we are willing to help. If we have to raise money to support the family, but we definitely, I can't say we can take the family abroad. No, we can't. But if there's anything we can do locally, we are willing to raise money to support the family, to take them to the hospital, but the pastor must cooperate. All right? And a very big thank you to one pastor in Abuja, one of my friends, Apostle Paul Asazobo. He's a good friend of mine who has been helping the family. May God bless him. All right? So, Jerry, I think that's a better conclusion. What do you think?
Yeah, better.
Okay.
Better. I guess we'll reach the pastor between us Saturday.
I know you have all the capacity to reach the pastor. So you do that, then we'll continue from there, sir.
Yeah.
And the God Send Widows program is coming up on the 22nd. Please, if you are on ground, I want you to help me do some coordination so that our staff can do a proper job. We are giving 500 widows 10,000 each.
They said it's 23rd.
23rd, sir. Yes, sir. So,
okay, I'll be here.
Thank you so much. So that everything can go well. 500 widows will receive 10,000 naira each. Okay.
Better. That's good.
All right. So the young lady, hope she can hear me.
Yes, sir.
So you just calm down. We are going to do everything possible to help you out, help your dad and everything. And but let's hear from the pastor. After we hear from the pastor, then we can reassess your dad medical health. Then we'll see how we can help if it is within our budget. Okay.
Yes, sir.
As I cry no more, everything's going to be all right. Okay. You are at a God-sent office. 99% of the people that come here always get solution. Okay. All right, so don't worry. Please, Cheryl, give out 5,000 naira for mobility. Then we'll continue with our case on Friday after we hear from Jerry Brown.
Well, my boss to you for
That's for mobility. We'll follow up with you on Friday, okay?
Okay,
if you want to talk to me,
sir.
talk to Jerry. Let's know what we're going to do with you, okay? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, then.
At all. Everyone now have a place. Me, myself, you enter a door. Meet some for Bini. Oh, you go yours again. Mama calling out. You go yours again. Children calling out. Us again. Only wa wa wa. Only wa wa.